It would be great if we could all just live out our perfect romantic fantasies in real life and have our ideal match just sweep us off our feet into a life filled with love and afternoon cuddles. Alas, this will remain a soul fantasy for most of us, and even if it eventually happens, we're bound to have to lick our wounds more than once along the way. If Miley Cyrus taught us anything, is that nothing breaks like a heart. Luckily, depending on your zodiac sign, there are ways to mend that heart when your lover mishandles it. Aries. Shattering the heart of an Aries native is probably easier than stealing candy from a baby. Deep down, they are warm, kind, and giving souls, which means it's easy for them to devote themselves fully to a relationship. If this relationship fails, Aries will usually blame most things on themselves because they felt their relationship was another arena in which they had to shine. To heal a broken heart, these natives would need to start enjoying life and healthy competition again, and remind themselves that romantic relationships don't need to meet certain social standards for them to be fulfilling. Taurus. There was never a better time to lean into the whole chick flick breakup troupe than this. Dear Taurus, the fastest and easiest way to heal your heart is the dynamic duo you know so well: sleep and food. Spend the day in bed. Watch your favorite movies. Wear your most comfortable pajamas and let those emotions flow through you. You need to engage your senses and remind yourself of life's little luxuries. Spending time in nature could prove highly beneficial, especially if you get to touch the ground with your bare feet. Gemini. Broken heart. Who? If someone managed to break the heart of a Gemini, they're just dying to hear the story. In all honesty, what better way for a gloomy Gemini to cheer up than spending time between friends? They won't resist cracking a joke or two, and soon enough someone will ask them to tell one of their stories. And there's no way they could deliver one of those without a big grin on their face. The more time you spend in your community, sharing information, building relationships, the easier it would be to fill your cup back up. Cancer. You and I both know your secret formula is escapism. Your heart is tender and chips a lot. And it's great if you could keep a private sanctuary within yourself where you could rest and get ready for whatever tragedy is bound to happen in your life. But don't ever think that you can't get past the pain, even when you confront it head on without trying to escape. I know it probably hurts you more than other people, but don't be afraid of it. Let it hit you and be done with it. You're stronger than you think. Leo. Leos are the furthest thing away from loners, so they should mostly rely on their support network when times are hard. If spending time with friends is not possible, then a call to your siblings or parents, or just a quick chat with an old friend should do the trick. In desperate times, there's no better remedy to a broken heart than a wild night out, where you can make yourself look royal and have a blast with your friends. Virgo. I really dislike using this stereotype with Virgo because I really feel for you and I think you're doing amazing. But if you've been recently hurt in matters of the heart, then it's probably time for a rejuvenating, trance-inducing, perfectly planned cleaning session. Take out everything that reminds you of the pain. Give yourself a new, shiny space where you can practice gratitude and mindfulness. You already know that your home has a direct impact on your mental health, so you understand the benefit of a dust-free space. Libra. The streets are calling, sis, and you must go. You and I both know there's no better remedy to a broken heart than another love story, so go write your own while you process things your way. Some would say rebounds aren't healthy, and I tend to agree for the most part. But that line of pretenders waiting for you to get back on the market doesn't really seem to care about that. You want it, they want it, have fun, and try not to yell at anybody. Scorpio. Oh, you big baby, you. No, it's not okay to commit arson, and you can't stalk them or their family either. Yes, I know that sounds like the plot of one of your several romantic fantasies to experience before 25, but you should be focused more on healing yourself. Write yourself a romantic letter. Give yourself everything you would have wanted from the one who broke your heart. Step in and be that person for yourself, and you'll find you're doing it better than they ever could. Sagittarius. Whatever you do, you should probably lay down the alcohol. I know it seems like the best possible option given the circumstances, but it's probably not. On account of, making you susceptible to drunk calling your ex. Not a great look. If you're trying to heal from heartbreak, you should go on a city break by yourself and enjoy the streets of an unknown city until sunrise. Make new friends. Go on an adventure. You need to be away from whatever caused you pain, so don't hesitate to roam free. Capricorn. I know you're trying to look all tough, but I feel you. It's okay. You don't have to hold it in all the time. You might not feel safe expressing these emotions to your loved ones, but there are alternative methods to let yourself feel them so they don't affect you at a later time. You could try journaling, creative writing, or mind mapping. Let yourself explore those feelings in a safe environment, and don't be too hard on yourself. It's desirable to be vulnerable once in a while. It keeps us pure. Aquarius. I know you're watching this as a bit of a joke because you probably can your emotions on and off at will, but I'm still going to give you a piece of advice. If you're hurting, even the slightest bit in the most private part of your soul, you should know that it's okay. It can heal. Do you know what could help? Volunteering at a soup kitchen, donating to Goodwill, engaging in any kind of charity work. This will help you see past yourself and realign yourself to your highest purpose. And the best part is, if anyone asked, you were already going to do that because you're so charitable. Who said anything about any heartbreak? Pisces. This is one of those moments when the tortured artist vibe Pisces has comes in really handy. The easiest way for them to deal with one of their many heartbreaks would be turning that energy into art, or at least expression. Write a song about how sad you are. Learn to play Nothing Else Matters on guitar. Draw a depressed self-portrait. Your main goal is turning your room into a Pinterest board the fastest way possible. Let all of those bad feelings flow creatively and discover yourself in the process. Not only will you wake up to a happier perspective, but you'll also be a better artist as a result.